I have always been making comparisons related to the different words that are used for a tip, deceptive things and practices that take place, such as when you have an annual renewal fee, a yearly annual renewal fee, they'll tell you, oh, well, you don't have to renew it at the end of the year, even though they implement automatic renewal. And then they don't want to give you your money back related to memberships. I think that's a bad practice. And so related to tips and the cruise ship, they were always asking for tips and gratuities above and beyond the tips that they had baked in at the end of the cruise. And a lot of times people would get off of the ship and then not realize that they had paid for tips because they were baked in as a courtesy. They called it a courtesy, that they added tips because they just thought people wanted to pay for extra money above and beyond the $500 price of the ship. But then by the time that you pay for the ship, then they added on port fees. And there was a few other things. I didn't even know about the port fees that you had to pay. But they said the port fees, that the shipping company did pick that up. But everything on the ship was advertising for the most part. They were advertising, wanting you to do things and services on the ship. Things that you didn't do in real life, such as maybe a back massage or a feet massage. Now, that's not... They were expensive, though. And it's like, I'm not a billionaire. I have never been a billionaire. And these are things that were not in my budget, and then people on Facebook, they were nasty. They'd be like, well, then you shouldn't be going on the cruise if it's not in your budget. It's like, okay, we managed to drum up enough money to go on a cruise. And who are you to be telling us that we shouldn't be going on the cruise if we don't have enough money to get a pedicure just because someone's trying to create a job for a pedicure or back massage or something like that? It's like, I liked cruising. I didn't want to be bothered with everything else, but I understood and I got that that goes along with the territory of advertising too much, over advertising too much on the ships, because they had actually, I actually thought it was fun. I just ignored things and a lot of it, I just saw it as funny and silly. It never bothered me. It's just that the deceptive practices of the fees, that was the problem that I saw. Not all ships